Welcome to another tutorial.
No, I'm just kidding. What's up, y'all? Got this sweet new mask. I just wanted to show it off. If you come in the stream and redeem channel points, make me wear that for a full encounter. It actually was pretty fun the first time I ever wore it. We got a threat. It was pretty sick. But welcome back to another tutorial. There was a pretty good reaction to the gun tutorial I did. A lot of new Switch players not really understanding how to, switch guns, how do you switch over your shoulders and all that stuff. So I actually had a lot of people asking questions, and a lot of people actually thankful for that specific tutorial. So this one is going to be a branch off of that one. This is going to be more of an intermediate. I'm not going to call it advanced, but it's going to be more of an intermediate tutorial. It's going to be more on gunfight tactics and tips and tricks. In the first video I showed you how to use the guns, how to shoot them in full auto. You switch your shoulders, crouch, all that stuff. Switching weapons, so all of that stuff. If you're looking for that, there should be a little card that pops up right here above my head. Hopefully that'll lead you to that specific video. This video is going to be a little bit more intermediate / advanced. We're actually going to join into a shootout, and I'm going to kind of go over the tactics I use in gunfights and all that. It's going to be kind of hard because I'm going to try to live commentate while I'm playing. But before we get in, just a few tips that I would advise when starting to get into gunfights and do all that. You're definitely going to want some sort of headset. I have a Razer Kraken headset. This is a really, really good headset. But on the Switch, even some earbuds, something that is giving you audio that's going to give you a huge advantage when it comes to gunfights. Footsteps are very loud in this game, so definitely get some sort of headset, and that's going to help you out a lot before you even start getting into fights. That's already going to give you an advantage over other people. So I'm going to start up this shootout, and then we'll come back when we're in the game. All right, so we're gonna start. I'm just gonna record the whole game, and I'll go in and clip kind of the tips and tricks that I come with. But shootout and elimination, these are two respawn game modes that you don't actually need any guns to do them. You can join them with nothing because you get guns while you're playing. Shootout is a free-for-all, just right here in the enclosed sawmill. So it's gonna start you with a random gun. They're usually sometimes decent. They're like common and uncommon weapons, and then there will be weapons crates on the ground where you can find weapons, and I'll show you that shortly as soon as it starts here in 3 seconds. But this is the best way to get confident with your gun skill. So it looks like we start with the M16. Now there are certain guns in this game that I use first person. M16 is one of them. So I'm gonna aim in using L or CL. Whoa. Little laggy, real laggy. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the advantage here. We're gonna run over here. We're gonna get a third person look on him. So see, I'm gonna stand right here. This is what you're gonna do in a lot of gunfights. You third person peek. See, I'm peeking over my left shoulder. I can watch him and never expose myself, and then I can switch to the right shoulder. See him right here, and get him before he even pulls his gun up. You want to use the third person peek strategy in Vigor a lot. It's like I can peek this corner before even going around it. See, I'm hidden completely. And yeah, so like right here, I heard a guy. So I was saying the headset comes in handy. I can hear a guy, and I can peek. And now I have no ammo. Started with it again. I'm gonna try to find a. Here's a loot box. Suomi, that's pretty good. This gun is full auto and kicks a lot, so you're gonna want to burst fire it. And I keep it in third person. So you just third person tap fire. I use almost every gun in third person except for the M16 and snipers mostly. But yeah, just listening for footprints. Even full sprint over your footprints, you can hear them. It's like I heard that guy, so we're gonna third person peek him. I'm hidden behind this, but I can see him perfectly. As soon as I get the advantage, peek out. As you're third person peeking though, what gun did he have? Oh, that's actually a good gun. As you're third person peeking, you don't want to be looking at the ground. You want to keep your cursor about chest or head level. I wasn't Wasn't ready for that. He must have spawned. Keep your aimer head and chest level for sure. That way when you peek around. This is also another gun that you can use in first person. It doesn't kick at all in first person for some reason. Crouch behind this box. He can't see me. Okay, I see him laying down. We're gonna tap fire. Boom, just like that. A third person peek this way. I can see that whole warehouse. Nobody even knows I'm here. And then you can switch shoulders. This is how you're gonna do almost all of your fights in Vigor. When you first start out, you definitely want to utilize this because you're not going to be super confident when you first start to just be running out into gunfights. A third person peek this corner. There's a guy. Watch, we'll let him get all the way up. Oh, he's going to go in between. We'll sneak up behind him. Third person peek him. He's right there. He laid down. Easy money. We're going to tap fire. Another one coming. Oh, another one. Ooh, this gun is not good. So there is these heavy machine guns that this thing holds like, I don't know how many bullets, 100, and they're gonna kick more than anything. So you literally have to tap fire this thing head. God. There's no tips to using this gun. Just tap fire. If you want to lay down and go full auto, give it hell. Oh, what? Let's switch guns, get the third person peek. Take it off of this. We're gonna let him peek us. Tap fire the grease gun. Tap fire all day, baby. Tap fire. This is a secondary. It's very weak and it kicks like crazy. We're gonna see what we can do with it though. Also, another thing you're gonna want to do in most gunfights is crouch. It's gonna make your crosshairs so much smaller. I think we were both using the same gun there. Third person peek everything. Up close, almost always third person. Don't ever aim in. Heals. That hurt. Oh god. Hey, we won. 13 kills, 4 deaths. Yeah, hopefully the two biggest takeaways to get out of that game: third person peek around the corners, like just sit on a corner, switch shoulders. You can see literally everything that's over there. If a guy's running at you, let him get a comfortable distance away that you're comfortable with shooting with the gun you have. Pop out, shoot him. Super chill, super easy way to kind of get used to gunfights and gunfighting and all that stuff. In an encounter, you're going to want to play a little slower. You're going to want to sneak around. If you hear footsteps, you're going to want to use that third person technique a lot. And then just play around with the guns you have. Take out certain guns from your stash here and go to the range, see what they feel like. See what they feel like when you're full auto, when you're burst, when you're, whatever. You got to feel what gun you want and what gun you like. A lot of people think different guns are, better. A lot of people like different guns more. It's just literally you pick what you like, and then just use some of those tips and tricks that I just showed you when you're actually in a fight, in an encounter. And that just keep practicing. That's the best way to do it. Play some elimination, play some shootout. Elimination is this game mode right here. It's a 5v5, kind of like a search and destroy thing. Every round, once everyone's dead, it's over. So pretty simple tutorial here. I know there's not that much to it, but I was just kind of showing you the best and easy way to start being good at gunfights. All right, we're gonna do one encounter, see if we can get any gunfights. I'll get any clips from that. That way you can kind of see what I was showing you in the shootout, kind of in action. I've brought a VZ52, which is like a single shot DMR with an Uzi secondary. It's kind of for some full auto. We're gonna use this. I'm gonna give away our position, but I'll know where the other people are at too. So there's one down there, two at that exit, and they're fighting. So no, there's one over here. Boom, got him. Used the height advantage there, kept shoulder peeking. And now we got us some loot. Take all these meds. Purple ammo. Only got shot once, so we're good. Should only be one guy left. So that's why I bring like a fully auto weapon also, whether it's a secondary or another primary, because you're definitely going to want to be able to go full auto on someone if they're close. This VZ, not the best option for that fight. That's why I went with the full auto, something I could burst. It's not very strong, but I could burst it, get some damage on him. Yeah, so I guess like I said, this game really only got into one fight, so not too much gunfight info to give you. But my best advice, what I did in that one fight I was in, put yourself in the best advantage to be able to win the gunfight. Like, definitely, you know, like I said, I had high ground. High ground's always a plus on this, because you look down and they can only see a part of you when they're looking up, so it's a lot harder for them to hit you. Two, use the third person shoulder peek. I can't stress that enough. Use third person shoulder peeking in every fight if you can. It's just so super overpowered. In that fight I kind of did it, but in a verticality, I was able to see him down the ledge while I was up on the ledge, just by staying far enough away. But because of how far you look over your left shoulder and your right shoulder, just get into gunfights. That's another advice. The only way you're gonna get better at them is if you get into them. So just keep going in there, keep looting and keep killing, and you'll get better. That's the only thing to it. All right, catch y'all on the next one.